Nah, it deletes on StreamYard.
Oh, okay.
Yo, what's up? Welcome to Sunday Car Talk, episode 25.
Sunday car talk on Monday.
Yeah, you know how we do it. We don't like to.
Well, if it literally occurs on Monday, we have to give the subtitle Sunday car talk on Monday.
Correct the
But
mundo.
sometimes Sunday car talk happens on Sundays. See, and then we wouldn't use Sunday car talk on Mondays. You guys, you follow? Anyway, hey, what's going on, you guys?
Man, what's the deal, man? Doing okay?
Yeah, man. Just busy as all get out, man.
Busy as can be.
Damn, yeah, yeah, actually. I mean, it's sort of like, you can be busy and then you kind of like get used to being busy and then you think you're not, and then you take on something new
Yeah,
and then you're reminded of what it feels like to be busy, right? So, yeah, yeah.
perspective.
Yeah, it's all perspective, dude.
Yeah,
When your groove gets kind of disturbed a little bit and there's something new added to the mix.
you know,
Yeah.
man. In regards to mix, did you see LL Cool J perform at the Formula One pre-race?
Heck no.
Got beer in my
What?
fucking mouth.
LL Cool J? The ladies love Cool James?
Yeah, he brought out everybody. Let me tell you something, man. All right, here's my problem when America like starts hosting things that are normally outside of America. I feel like they do too much. Like if
You
you,
know what, dude? I know where you're going with
bro,
this.
if you look at it, like why do we have somebody that's a rapper
We,
that was wearing Kangos bringing out Esteban Ocon?
oh no, dude! I just got a visual. I literally just got a visual when you said that, and I don't
Like
even want to talk about how it looked, but it's kind of like, um, it's almost as if it that it's like what is the American market dumb or something? Okay,
yeah,
now
I know what you're
listen,
saying. That,
listen. I'm a hip hop dude. I came up. I started DJing hip hop, dude,
mm,
in the mid '90s in high school. Okay, I'm
yeah.
a hip hop dude to the core. You know this.
Hmm.
Okay, but there's always this sort of kind of like this association of I guess you can say what's cool. And
Hmm.
if you're something or you're like a product or entity that's coming here to America, you want to try to play it safe by tapping into what's cool,
Yeah.
right? To get the most eyeballs on something. And
Hmm.
so yeah, it's usually stuff like that when we're talking about America. Okay.
Hmm.
Because when we watch Formula One in other areas, what's going on, Jay Charles? Welcome,
What's the
brother.
deal?
When you watch Formula One in other places, they don't it's not quite like that.
Hmm.
It's not, dude. We've watched all of the like the sort of like the pre-festivities,
Hmm.
right? Support races and all that kind of stuff. And like in different areas, dude, it's different. It's
Yeah.
different based on like dude, you ever see like a Grand Prix of Malaysia, right?
Hmm.
And then there's a lot of cultural imprint because the race is taking place in Malaysia, right? See, so they'll usually have like a lot of like cultural displays, for example. So think about when you come to America, right? You know, and you start thinking of cultural displays, and you're gonna think, I don't know, either a rapper, a country music singer, some actor,
Yeah.
some athlete from another sport. Because dude, on the Mercedes Benz YouTube, the community posts, I was
Yeah.
telling you earlier, I get their posts.
Hmm.
Who was it? It was Dak Prescott and another football player,
I know
and they were.
Tyreek Hill was with
I think it was with Dak. I think
he
it
was
was.
with
Was he?
Alpine.
No, but I think it was him and Dak.
Okay.
The two of them were there, and
Hmm.
so they were taking pictures in all the team pit areas and stuff like that, right? Like they had like the access to the back and all. And
Hmm.
so you have Mercedes posting pictures of them.
Yeah.
So to kind of right, and to kind of like like extend that reach out to people who say watch football, but then might also maybe be interested in something like this because look, these guys are interested in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's just funny when you kind of look at how what the approach is for Formula One here in the States, and then you take it to Malaysia, you take it to Abu Dhabi, you take it to uh, you know uh, you know the UK, right, and all these different places, and they do different things.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that's my little spiel on that, man. It's just Americana, I suppose.
But here's the thing, though. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I think the
Hmm.
difference is like one of the key words that you said was cultural display. All
Hmm.
right. So when they go to Malaysia and they do a cultural display, whatever that looks like, I might be
Dude,
going a little too deep, but it's kind of like it's native to that land and
well, I
how
was
it
gonna say
looks.
I don't
You
want to
know,
say anything
no,
where
but listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying. It's like native to that land and how it looks. But since America's like a big ass melting pot,
yeah.
you know what I mean? So it's
Well,
kind
no,
of
I was
like,
gonna say like the Malaysian thing. You go there and do like I said. I don't want to typecast or not, but like the chicks with the maybe the umbrellas or the fans or something, right?
yeah. I
I
can't.
I don't
I'm
I
not
don't.
really too sure. I'm not too sure what I
Yeah,
can't.
I'm just saying you
But I know what
see
you're
that
saying.
presence, right? You
Yeah,
see
yeah,
that there. You go
yeah.
to Abu Dhabi, you see the cultural presence there, right? And that's why I'm like I'm not trying to like be stereotypical or nothing. I'm just saying that when you look at the race there, you'll see kind of what's embedded in it in terms of
Hmm.
the nation that's hosting the race.
Yeah,
And then when you
yeah,
come to America, it's just exactly what you just said.
yeah. We got a guy that was on Law and Order SVU, or was that Law and Order? No, that's
No,
Ice
he
T.
wasn't. That's Ice T, man. What
That's
the
Ice
heck,
T.
dude?
They be doing
Don't
Ice.
disrespect the OG like that.
Hey, how did Mike Epps do Ice T? He was like, what did he say? We got a dead body over here.
Yeah, we got a dead body over here.
That's all the lines he gets.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yeah. It's like he shows up. Yo, we're looking for
mhm,
so and so, and then the other line is we got a dead body over here.
right.
It's those two right there.
No, man, but I just remember seeing that. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't watch a lot of the race. Like I said, I've been so checked in on Super GT that I really
Yeah,
haven't been watching too much Formula One. But I am aware
yeah.
that Verstappen did not start on pole. In fact, Sergio Perez did.
Sergio.
Um, Sergio, he's trying to take it to him. Do we see a Rubens Barrichello? Was it Rubens Barrichello or
Yeah, it
Michael
was
Irvine?
Barrichello and Schumacher.
Which one was going at him hard? Wasn't it Barrichello?
This shit. Eddie Irvine and Barrichello, both of them did.
Yo, what up, Ryo?
Yo, salute. Yeah, it was Eddie Irvine and Barrichello. Both of them did. Both of them went at him.
Hmm.
But Barrichello went at him harder than Irvine did. See, Irvine would mess around and get like fastest lap in qualifying. He'd
Hmm.
do that type of stuff, right?
Yeah.
And it was just sort of like, all right, well, he's gonna have to get it now, right?
Hmm.
Right. Irvine would mess around and do that type of stuff, but he ultimately would stick to team orders.
Hmm.
Barrichello, on the other hand, he's Brazilian, bro, and that's not even being stereotypical, but I'm just saying Brazilians they race to win.
Yeah.
So
As it
yeah,
should be.
yeah. So yeah, Barrichello tested Schumacher even more than Eddie Irvine. Eddie Irvine was just naturally fast,
He had a
and
very
that
fast
car
pace.
and that car was quick. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying, on any given day, he could best Schumacher,
Hmm.
but he wasn't consistent like that.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people are calling for it now. They're saying like Sergio Perez, he might really take it to Max in regards to towards
Dude,
the end, like the points
that's
battle,
all within the team. That's all within the team.
what they will allow.
Yeah, that's all. That's
Mhm.
all within the team, dude. Because,
Mhm.
here's the thing, right? Was that last season? I think there was a whole thing about uh, you know, um, Checo played. He played gunner to Max in one race, right?
Mhm.
And then when it came down to trying to get a points haul for Checo,
Mhm.
Max wouldn't play the back, even though he was leading.
Yeah.
Okay, mathematically speaking, it really it wouldn't have messed with his chances to win the championship either way, right? What they were
Mhm.
trying to do is get Checo up, They were trying to get him the points, right? Because they were
Yeah.
like, "Well, you're good. Let Checo get these points so we can really stack this up here, right?"
Yeah.
And Max didn't want to play nice. Okay. See, so Checo made it a point to Red Bull at that time, and I'm telling you, especially over the season or over the off season, he
Hmm.
said, "Listen, dude, we're not going to do this. We're not going to do this, right? Because Max ain't look. I looked out for him when y'all asked him to look out for me. Look what he did, and y'all yielded.
I don't
Y'all
think Sergio.
yielded.
I don't think Sergio gonna go out like that. Sergio
No,
gonna
no, I'm
always
saying,
fight. He's gonna. No, I'm not talking about what you saying. I'm talking about. I'm saying. I'm going with what you're saying. I'm
yeah,
saying.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's
Sergio
not
gonna
going
fight
out
for
like
it.
that, dude.
He
He's
gonna
not going to
fight
go
for
out
what
like
is.
that.
He gonna fight for what's his though.
Yeah, yeah, and he did that. He did that
Hmm.
because see, here's the thing, and he had the right to because, like I said, he played the role. He did what the team asked him to
Yeah.
do. When they asked him to do that, right? He did it. When they asked Max to do it, Max flipped him the finger. It was like, no,
Yeah.
I ain't doing it, right?
Hmm.
And so Checo was like, oh, for real? See, so let me tell you, I'm gonna tell you like this. Next season, um, you may as well not ask me to do that,
Right.
right? See, so if you're not gonna ask me to do that, then I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna race against him. That's what happened. Look,
Well,
Max got 2 titles already. He's got 2 in a row,
damn. That
right?
was that. He already does have two titles,
He's
doesn't
got
he?
2 in a row.
I mean, technically he has one, but that's another story.
Hey, 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 hey. Yeah, he has 2 titles,
Yes.
and you know,
On the
look
books.
on the books, and Checo's just like, listen, man, I'll take it to him,
Yeah.
right? Look, make him earn his third one. Okay, make him earn that third one, dude. Like, come on, man. If you ask me to help him out, he didn't really earn it if I had to help him. You feel me?
Yeah.
Right? See, so Checo don't respect the fact that Max didn't help him. So now it's like, well, look, don't ask me to help him,
Hmm.
right? Don't ask me to help him. I'm telling you right now, don't ask me to help him. I'm basically gonna race against him. We teammates, but
Hmm.
I'm gonna beat his ass. Basically, that's what Checo's on right now.
Hey, what do you think this would look like if Fernando Alonso was in the place of Checo?
Dude,
What would it look like?
Fernando Alonso, he would be even more belligerent than dude. Checo has been the professional, okay,
Hmm.
but he's also stood his ground, and that's important, dude. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, you don't think there's any other teams trying to poach him?
Do you think so?
Heck yes.
Well, how long? How much longer do you think he has though?
Who, Checo?
Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
let's see.
he's been in it for a while though.
Who do we have? Who do we have coming in? Okay, I don't. I think the Porsche deal is off the table.
The Audi deal is off the table, I
Or
believe.
Audi. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
Audi. Was it Audi or Porsche? I don't
I
remember
think it was
who
Audi.
was it. It was one of those guys. So I guess that's off the table, right?
Hmm.
So I don't know of a new team coming in right
Okay,
now, but you're gonna have some shuffling going on. Red Bull's supposed to jump over to Ford power units, right?
they are.
Huh? Yeah,
I didn't.
that was an announcement that was made that like Red Bull's supposed to switch to Ford.
Cosworth. I don't know what.
Yeah, no, of course it's gonna be Kazi. Like that's always been who did the engine development for F1 for Ford. It's always
Yeah.
Cosworth, right?
Hmm.
So more than likely it's going to be Kazi. But that they announced that. If there's like other engine manufacturer changes, team changes, like this stuff kind of moves around so much, right?
Hmm.
And like, who's to say what's going to happen with like AlphaTauri, for example, or dude, the Alpine boss was basically he called his team. He said his team's efforts in Miami were amateurish.
Alpines. Oh, the
Yeah,
Alpine guys.
Alpine, yeah, that guy, yeah.
Well, I
He
mean,
said they were.
they finished P8 and P9.
I don't. He said they were amateurish.
Pierre Gasly is not having a good year though so far.
Well, he's just looking at it as just sort of like an overall sort of just effort, right?
I mean, they finished behind the top seven that we knew was going to be in front of them. I think they did pretty good as the
Well,
best.
here's the thing. Here's the thing, dude. Because we talked about this last week, right?
Yeah.
The thing is that that top 6 or 7 is already solidified. We already know who that's going to be,
Hmm.
right? You see, so being 8 and 9, you're just the fastest of the slowest.
But that's usually how all those teams were. Like McLaren was there for a long time.
Well, I mean, but dude, there used to be a time where you could mix it up depending on the tracks and the conditions, right?
Hmm.
Sometimes some tracks and conditions suited more cars than others.
Hmm.
Not so much nowadays, bro. It really ain't. Red Bull just basically runs away on every track. F1 is becoming very boring to watch once again, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It, I'm gonna keep it a buck, and it's
Yeah.
just like, dude, it's getting depressing watching Lewis finish like fifth and sixth, and it's just like, oh my god, oh,
I don't think Lewis is racing for this year though. I think he's planning ahead. He's going to Ferrari.
I told you, man. I think a couple episodes of this live stream ago, I have a sneaking suspicion, man. I was just like, look, I think the only thing is that Ferrari is not in the UK. Okay, it's not in the UK, but
He stays in Monaco though,
okay, well
or
then
he
well
has a
he
residence.
has a place there. See, so listen, if he's opting to do that to be with Ferrari, I see it as the next move. Because
Wait,
I'm telling you right now, there's not going to be a good Mercedes car until Lewis is gone.
well, I agree. They're gonna do him like that. Hey, quick question: where's
Hmm.
Monaco at?
Where's Monaco?
Yeah,
It's like it's a Mediterranean island.
so it's close. It's close to Italy,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Or is it off the coast of it? All right.
No, it's
Anyway,
off the coast. It's an island, dude. It's like
but it's
yeah,
its own principality, though,
it's
right?
its own principality. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Monaco is its own thing.
All right, little side. All right. All right. So in regards to the results, Max Verstappen got P1. Sergio Perez P2. Your boy, your favorite racer, Fernando Alonso P3.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Lonzo finished P3.
George Russell P4. Carlos Sainz P5. Lewis Hamilton P6. Leclerc P7. Gasly 8. Esteban Ocon P9. And Kevin Magnussen to round off the top 10 in P10.
Oh,
Haas
Haas got a point.
got a point.
Got a point.
8 point.
Got
All right,
a point.
next on May 21st, they're at Emilia Romagna. I think that's Imola.
Yeah, yeah. What's it called? Something
Emilia Romagna.
Autodromio in Imola
Yes,
something. Imola.
correct.
Yeah, Imola.
Autodrome Enzo. I love that track on ACC.
Yeah.
Speaking of ACC, so the update dropped what, a week ago, 2 weeks ago. Since
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, since then there's been a bunch of updates that have been like little patches, little band aids,
Yeah, yeah.
uh,
Fixes.
fixes, hot fixes and stuff. They've been dropping, right?
Yep.
So all these cars have been changing. Like first, it was the 296 that's just totally like, oh, it was OP, and then it was the Porsche. Some people were faster than the Lamborghini. I think they won like like a really serious race, but
How?
I mean they did. Hey, it was like, I think it was like the top seven or something like, or it was just one
Gosh.
person that won, but they
Okay.
won. And since then it's been switching. Like they've been dropping weight at Monza and dropping power. Currently, right now, they say like the Porsche is top, and then they say like the whatchamacallit, the 296 is top tier, the
Hmm.
Lamborghini is top tier. So now all of a sudden the Lamborghini is like top fast. The Honda is kind of not competitive. The M4 apparently has dropped now. It's just weird. It's continuing to change. But we kind of talked about this off camera. Why do you think?
Hmm.
Why do you think that the like? Why do you think it constantly keeps changing as far as like the BOP and stuff?
Um. Well, admittedly, when I did that 1.9 update live stream and I tested the cars, the first thing that jumped out to me was that Lambo was slow,
Yeah.
right? It was slow, and it was noticeable. And it wasn't because I've never driven it, and I'm like, no, no, I got my foot on the gas, and this thing is slow,
Yeah.
right? Um, I think also you do have to kind of shuffle the BOP to a large extent because certain cars run on tracks that other cars don't,
Okay.
right? So you have GT3 as a class category, right? They run it
Hmm.
here in America, they run it in Asia, they run it in Europe, they run it all over. Okay. However, some cars don't run in other places, right? And all of those tracks are on ACC. See, so really it's about sort of aggregating the data, right? It's about aggregating the data. Like, so for example, when I watch like a lot of European GT3, I don't see Lexus out there,
Yeah.
right? However, guess what you're going to do? You're going to take a Lexus on a Silverstone.
Hmm.
You're going to take a Lexus onto Kailami. You're going to take a Lexus onto fill in the blank, right? You see, so there's these kind of like, I guess you no, no, I'm not trying, like, stopgap is not the word I'm trying to use.
Hmm.
It's you have to these are accountances. You have to
Yeah.
account for certain things, right? And
Hmm.
so I think that they kind of maybe algorithmically have to maybe try to like adjust the BOP a little bit more, fine tune it. Because, dude, I gotta told you, man, when those new cars drop, let me tell you something. There's no way in hell any of the older cars in AC or ACC are going to compete with these.
Yeah.
Okay, they're not, right? And it's even like, okay, and let's look at, for example, the AMG, the Mercedes, the GT3, right? Because with that 1.9, they updated that car because in real life, that car got an update, and it's a way different animal than what it was, right?
Yeah.
So they
Hmm.
also had to do the update to reflect that, right? But so you do those updates, but then what? I guess we just kind of leave the M4 and the some of the do we just kind of leave them to be, right? Because then what happens is you get a trend of people just jumping to the latest cars, right? When in the real world there would be some sort of BOP mechanism to kind of balance things out in such a way where maybe say like an older variant of a car or a not so newer variant of a car could still be competitive.
But the thing is, you're kind of seeing that now. So when you go into a lobby,
Hmm.
like everybody, it's like Ferrari, 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 Ferrari,
See
Mercedes,
there? See there?
Ferrari, 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 Mercedes,
See there?
Honda. It's like a little
Exactly.
sprinkle, but that's just because everybody's just noticing the trends, right?
Right.
You know how you brought up a good point. You say you know how you never see a Lexus overseas. Well, generally
Hmm.
you don't, right?
Yep.
But on ACC, you'll see a Lexus on Silverstone, right?
That's what I'm saying. Yep.
So right before this last race on Super GT at Fuji, the Fuji 450 kilometer,
Hmm.
there was a BOP update for all the cars. In the GT 500 category, there was a fuel flow restrictor that must have been fitted, that was supposed to be fitted, right?
Hmm.
But that's not a big deal because that's not really relevant to what we're saying because there's no equivalent to GT 500 category
Right.
because they're way faster than GT threes. But the GT 300 class, which is basically the equivalent of the GT three,
Hmm.
um, they had a different fuel. Was it a fuel supply restrictor? Um, and then also they what was it? The BOP regulations for the GT 300 class have been decided based on consultations between GTA and SRO organizers of IGTC GTWC. So
Yep.
basically, those cars over there in the GT300 class, they
Hmm.
they went with the FIA GT3 um, rules that are universal, like
Yeah.
worldwide,
Yeah.
international, or whatever. So like the Subaru BRZ, since it's boosted, they were basically comparing it to the Honda NSX GT3, which would kind of be like the up garage that they have
Hmm.
over there. But then they also compared it to the Nissan GTR and the BMW N4. Those are the ones they were comparing them to the ones that are overseas as well.
Yeah,
Even though that they don't, I don't think they run a GTR anymore overseas, or do they?
I haven't seen a GTR running in any GT3 classes. Like I haven't seen it because I don't even think that they are as a factory. I don't think they're
Mm-hmm.
supporting the racing efforts. So like if a team wanted to run it,
Mm-hmm.
it's their own car,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's similar to like when uh Orca was running the Viper,
Mm-hmm.
right? 'Cause, Dodge was supporting all of it, and then at a certain point, Dodge just they were like, "Dude, you guys, you
Yeah, we
guys
don't
are
have a lot of money.
well. It's not only that, but you guys, what do you need from us,
Exactly.
right? You guys done sorted the damn car out. What do you need from us, right?
Yeah,
So,
but the funny thing too. Another side note, what I always realize is that with the GT300 class, all those cars that are on the GT300 class, they're basically the same GT3 cars that are being ran by
they
SRO
are.
over there, outside of the Supra, the LC500, the
Hmm.
BRZ, the GR86, and that Toyota M86 like Corolla.
Right.
Outside of those, but then the GT300 class is like a 30 car field anyways, or 25 car field anyway. So that's neither here nor there. But anyways, it's basically the exact thing as the GT3 overseas.
Yeah.
And I guess when you really put the pen to the paper, you can really notice it. Anyways, but um, I think ACC right now is doing a disservice. Shout out to Cryptic TMG on YouTube. Check him out. He did a great video in regards to explaining the BOP and how the changes really could affect people in regards to like choosing the right cars. Because
Hmm.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I think it sucks that certain cars are just being left out in the dark. Like I really would like to drive the Lexus RCF and be competitive. But
I'm
here's the
gonna
thing:
I'm gonna
I
tell
can
you
only do
something.
one of those. I can only drive the car.
I'm gonna tell you something.
You know?
Just an idea that's kind of crazy, but look who's talking, right? Um, See, you know what I would say, like maybe not in like the next version of ACC, but let's just say the version after the next one. They should be able to give you the ability to do your own like tuning. And I don't mean like just, click, 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 changing variables and stuff like that. But what's that? Beam NG? What's
Mm-hmm.
that sim?
Yeah.
And there's like these other ones like engine building sims and stuff like that, right? So like, like I'm talking like getting that in depth with it, right? That would be like a cool thing. So it's like the performance of the car literally is predicated upon how well you could build the engine up and do all that type of stuff, right? So I
Mm-hmm.
think that would be a cool feature.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But this is just me kind of throwing an idea out there because as it stands right now, it really is just kind of like I said, I could see it as clear as day. I'm like, look, I'm about to jump to Ferrari, and so the hell is everybody else.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because, like I said, it's the newest car. So, dude, it would be crazy to put a brand new spec GT3 race car in a
Hmm.
sim, and it's literally not the best car.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, look at zone. Here we go. Already.
But Gran Turismo, he made a good point though. You can't put like different motors in different cars and stuff.
Yeah, you can. That's
But
why
I
I was
don't.
like, with ACC, they should make a some sort of feature similar to that.
Um,
Where
I don't know.
well, see, here's the thing: the tuning parameters, because then it really does mirror just like most teams, right? How well they can literally prep the car top to bottom. If you give it more over to the hands of the person actually playing the sim, or let's just say the team that's running the race, right? There's more. You're now mirroring the real world scenario even that much more deeper, right? And you're relying less on these sort of algorithmic changes, so to speak. I'm just throwing it out here, dude. I'm not a developer, right? But this is just a thought in my mind because I really am trying to mirror what we look at in terms of ACC and then what we look at in the real world, right? And one of the variables that determines the performance of the cars, who's building the engines, who's rebuilding the shocks, who's your tire guy, who's your chassis guy, who's this, who's that, right? Like sometimes some teams they'll get the best guys in the business to do the job, and that's what ends up with the product you get out on track, and that's why those cars are always at the top, right? See, so you would maybe even kind of mirror even that much more into the sim. And I'm saying I couldn't see that until maybe like the version after the next version of ACC, because I don't think that's going to be in the next. That I don't think anything like that. I'm pretty sure like the tuning parameters and what you can do will probably be a little bit more in depth, right? But I'm waiting for when we could um literally use like a Motec data logger. Like you can analyze in Motec, right? You can analyze in Motec right now if you patch it into ACC. But you know how like guys will literally like hit a button and then like flash the ECM on the car
Hmm.
just like that. I want to get to that point where you could do that in Motec, dude, and then you flash the car in ACC.
So
Like
flashing it.
yeah, your engineer, like, and I'm throwing that in air quotes, he flashes it, right? See, so since you can use the Motec software in ACC and in real time, what you could do is basically just reflash the ECM by plugging the laptop into the car and just boom, and then you're gonna run a different map or run this or that. Now in ACC, you just get like you get the choices, right? ECU setting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? But what if you could fine tune? What if you can go into Motec, right, and then like adjust that gradient, right? Start doing like you know what I mean? Like look, I'm talking about fine tuning. Like
That would be
that's
interesting. That would be interesting in
hmm
regards like to that because
hmm
here's the catch. Technically, I can already do that.
okay.
Not to that extent, but somewhat halfway to that extent. So I can
Okay.
adjust my throttle curve and my brake curve right now on my
Oh,
pedals,
you're talking about through the peripheral.
the peripherals. But
Ah, okay.
But that's a little different. That's why I said halfway. That's a
Okay.
little different than being able to go into the actual engine map, like engine map one.
hmm
So engine map one might be very aggressive and it
hmm
might break traction a lot. Maybe you can curve it on the Motec of the actual
Yeah,
computer
see, that's what I'm
itself.
talking about. That's what I'm
That
talking
would
about. Yeah.
that's different because that's me when I curve it on the Husenvelt's program. That's just curving the signal. That's
hmm
not actually curving the actual how it's supposed to be done.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So no, what you're saying is
It's like
correct.
that's a
Now,
hack. It does this. It achieves the same thing, but it's a hack.
yeah, because like
Yeah.
the thing is like I'm not gonna sit here and say I want to be able to swap motors. Like I don't want to sit here and say I want to put like a BMW M4 motor in a Supra or something like
hmm
that. I
hmm
don't want to be able to do that. But I do agree with you in regards to okay, fine tuning. Like okay, if we expand the cylinders by 1 millimeter, what does that do?
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? I
Yep.
think that would be interesting.
That type
But
of stuff.
but I'm gonna tell you right now, there's no, you know how people complain about coming to ACC now, and they're like, it's just too
It's
twitchy,
too
it's just hard.
difficult.
Let me tell you, if they did that, no one would ever be
No
on
one.
ACC.
That's why I was like, dude, we may have to wait.
I don't know
Like,
about that one, bro.
no. I'm saying
Yeah, the more I'm thinking about
we
it,
have to jump like past the next version, right?
yeah,
Yeah. Baby steps, bro. Like, I'm not saying they should
yeah,
put that in there. I like that. I think that stuff we're talking about right here has to go into the version after the next one
yeah. That'd
because
be
they
that'd be
people already
crazy.
bitch and complain that it's too difficult right now.
Yeah, yeah, but that's just what's been going on right now in regards to ACC. Like even me, like I'm kind of like I'm at a weird point right now in ACC,
Mhm.
um, and I've never been here. This is my first time because technically I'm relatively new to ACC, but I'm at a weird point in regards to I don't know what car to choose. So it's like I'm just kind of like trying cars. Like I tried a Mercedes today, got
Uh,
pissed. I like it. I know it's fast, but it's just I need more time to try to drive it. It didn't want to steer correctly, but
oh,
that
the
might have
Merc.
been like, Yeah, but that might have been its posterior ratio. So then I tried the Porsche. Of course, I like the Porsche. You
Yeah.
know, when it's tuned correctly, it's not twitchy. I have a setup for that Porsche that you might want to try out, but I have a setup for that Porsche that it's not twitchy. It's,
Well,
it's
you know
not
what,
twitchy or
man? Now,
nothing.
now as you're telling me everybody's in the Ferrari, I might jump back to the.
I'm telling you, reason it's just gonna make it more funner, man. I know the Ferrari sounds good, but it's just too many damn people in that car, bro.
Wow, dude.
Hey, what about the Aston Martin though? The Aston Martin is fast.
The Aston is fast, dude, but I can't drive it. It's a boat.
You drove the BMW though.
What, the M4?
That's a boat.
No, it's not.
To me, it's slow like a boat. No, I mean like it turns slow.
Um, well, is it because of the 1.9 update?
Well, I haven't driven it since the 1.9,
Oh, yeah, me neither.
so I
Because I
don't
was
even
gonna
know
say
how it
I was actually pretty good in that thing. Because
That's what
that
I'm saying.
car,
You were real good in it.
it felt balanced. It felt
Exactly.
balanced.
But
But
that's what they say about the Aston Martin. They said the Aston Martin is really balanced.
well, then what? But at the same time, I don't know the last time I jumped in that Aston, but I did do like a 15-minute stint race
Hmm.
in the Aston, and I uploaded it,
Yep.
and I ran it. I ran it at Paul Ricard, right? I ran it at Paul Ricard, and I loved it because it's got a shit ton of power, and that car is fast as hell. And Paul Ricard is just it's a lot of straights,
It's all
right?
power.
So it's a power track, and that car eats it up. So I drove it on that track and liked it. Never drove it anywhere else though. I'll keep it real with you.
Got you.
I drove it on Paul Ricard and I loved it because it's a power track and that's a big motor car and it
Hmm.
eats it up. So
Hey,
yeah.
I will say this though. I drove the Aston Martin when I was playing on PlayStation,
Hmm.
and I do remember that car sounding really good on downshifts. Like it pops,
Yeah.
it
No, that
backfires a
thing is
lot.
it's big motor in that thing.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
curious. I might try that out. I mean, right now I'm kind of switching and stuff. Like I don't think I'm
Are
going.
you in car limbo, car
Yeah,
purgatory?
like I don't think I'm going back to the Honda. It's not just because of like BOP or anything. It's just I just feel like moving on. I'm gonna tell you right now though, if that Lexus was any bit competitive, I would never
Yeah.
leave the Lexus.
I swear, that Lexus is a sad case.
Hey, what's up, Boosie?
Yo, what's going on? Man, that Lexus is a sad case, bro, because it really is a good car. It's just not competitive,
Yeah.
but it drives good.
Hmm.
But like I said, it's like the M6, right?
Oh, before they went to the M4, yeah,
It's like yeah, before they went to the M4, it's like okay, that car is pretty much kind of going the way of the M6, the Ryder Engineering Lambo,
yeah. Hmm.
right? No one's driving that damn thing.
True.
Uh, no one's driving. What else? There's a few cars in there, dude. No one really bothers to drive.
Yeah.
Um, the Now RCI, what they'll do is, and like I said, this is what's cool about Race Club International. They'll do like these one make series with like cars that people really just don't drive. McLarens, for example,
Yeah.
right? So for example, McLarens, you don't really see many of those either, right? But RCI will do one make McLaren races, right? Or it'll be like a mini series, a 3 race series. Um, you know, he said Compass loves the boat. I love boat though. you know, but yeah, you don't see the McLarens being used much.
Hmm.
Um, there's a lot of cars, man, that yeah, they were good in their time, and the Lexus is one of them. It's literally one of the most balanced cars on ACC, but it's just not competitive.
So now here begs the question then. If they're constantly switching cars, at one point it was Honda, at one point it was McLaren, one
Yeah,
point it was Porsche. If they're switching these cars, are they matching in real life? Like the time, like so whenever these cars had their run, because if
yeah.
I'm not mistaken, right now doesn't Mercedes have their run going right now?
You said do it. What do they? Do you say what they have? Do they have their run?
Like I'm saying, like is Mercedes the top dog right now in GT3, like in the Finitech
They're
series?
up
Like,
there. They're up there. I mean, like they done snagged a bunch of wins this season,
yeah,
right? Hell, I want to. They ran at, was it Monza? I think they ran at Monza this weekend too.
how did that go?
I have to
Because
look
I
that
didn't
up.
check that out.
Yeah, I think they ran at Monza. Look up European GT3 Championship Monza. I think they ran this weekend over there. I think when Mercedes was up front at that race. I like literally caught glimpses over the weekend.
Was it 2 weeks ago or
Yeah, I
just?
think it was like last weekend.
Hey, hold on, I'll be right back, man.
Okay, all right, no problem. So Jamal steps away for a quick second. I would like to ask you all politely to like this live stream if you have not, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Uh, and you, when you do that subscriber thing, or if you've done the subscribe, just make sure like the notifications are right. Um, but yeah, we're just doing our Sunday car talk on Monday because crap happens sometimes. But we're nerding out on all things Formula One, GT3, Super GT. I'm a WEC guy. The last bit of news we covered in terms, I'm sorry, WEC, yeah, I'm a WEC guy. WRC. Last bit of news we covered with WRC was the passing of Greg Breen a few weeks ago. Um, but really haven't covered. We didn't cover the results of that the Croatia rally the week following. So they were there the week before the actual event, and they were testing, and that's when he passed away. So we'll have to do some WRC recaps. We talked about WEC last week. However, they did just upload the full race, the 6 hours of Spa, the WEC, where you just saw a whole bunch of hypercars um, just become expensive piles of carbon fiber, all in the name of climate change, you guys. So
You talking about when
that's
that Cadillac?
with the Cadillac, the Ferrari, the Porsche. Let's see who else went off. Let's see. There was the crash with the Van Wall and a Porsche with Jacques Villeneuve.
Yeah,
There was just a ton of offs, and then there was some GT3 offs,
yeah.
right? Because in the WEC, no tire warmers, and literally the commentators were just like, "I don't agree with this. I don't agree with this," because it was just, dude, you saw the drivers, like the cars crash, and they're just like, "Holy crap!" and they're just like literally calculating the bill, right?
Hmm.
They're just like, I'm not even going to be able to finish the season. You
Yeah.
know, you know what I mean? Like you just saw these dudes, they're just sitting over there all pissed off. I was like, oh man, this is terrible. It's terrible.
Nah, that's messed up though. I
Yeah, it
mean,
is. It is, dude. And like I said, man, the commentators were not happy with it because they understand like the impact that the drivers have from that. There's a budget.
hmm,
You know what I'm saying? There's a budget, and when cars take on damage, somebody's got to pay for it,
true.
right? So,
All right, man. So, in the last race, at Monza, um, it was two BMWs. P1 BMW, P2 BMW, P3 a Lamborghini, um, P4 an Audi, P5 an Audi, P6 a BMW, P7 an Audi,
hmm
P8 the Ferrari 296, P9 and P10 and were 911s. Mercedes got P3. I mean P13. So um, yeah, I guess I'm trying to think like when they constantly switch the BOPs and say this car is fast. I guess I'm trying to figure out are they matching at the time that they're switching.
I
You know
mean,
what I
see,
mean?
that's the thing, dude. That's where it's kind of like
It's because
because
here's the thing though. Sorry to cut you off though, but
no, you
here's the
good. Go ahead.
thing. If that actually is true that they're doing that, technically that makes sense.
Um, well,
You
like
know
I
what I
said,
mean?
okay. I would say. either way, matching BOP does make sense, right? Just for the betterment of competition, right? Because dude, like even if because I like to watch sim racing, like the leagues and stuff. We talk about the leagues, I like to watch a lot of the races that go on with the leagues. I don't want to like I don't want to watch a field of all the same cars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's kind of what this does create if you don't balance it out. And I'm just saying for the sake of say like leagues and then like let's say people who consume the content from like the various leagues and stuff like that, right? At a
Hmm.
certain point, if RCI is having races, right, and they're just full of Ferraris, and then I
Yeah.
go over to AOR and the races are just full of Ferraris, and I go over to this league over here, races are
Hmm.
just full of Ferraris.
Hmm.
Um, one, it cheapens the product.
Yeah.
Okay, it cheapens the product, and then two, like what's the draw or the appeal in the leagues really?
Yeah.
If everybody's using the same damn cars, right? So
Hmm.
I can see why they would move to do a BOP, right? However, if you really want to address it, because look, here's like in the real world, once again, they do BOPs in the real world
Yes, they
for
do.
the series, right?
Hmm.
But it's still ultimately reliant upon the team at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
So I'm saying, like, if you want to kind of still have that X factor and not just make it solely and completely reliant on algorithm and vis-a-vis BOP, right? Balance of performance, right? It's just really kind of algorithmically just balance the performance of the cars, right? Whereas in the real world, it's really the tuning prowess of the teams and their ability to game plan and strategy, right? And strategize, right? So that would be like more like the truest sense of how you could address that. But in lieu of that, you do have to do a BOP. You do have to kind of do like a hot fix or an update. Because like I said, you come up with this the 1.9, you come up with the new car pack. Everybody's gonna jump on the new cars,
Yeah. But then
right?
also, also one part of that though, why people jump on the new cars is because it's new. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It can be slow, but it's just the fact that it's new. Because like
Well,
we've
wait,
been driving
dude,
those
who's
same
gonna leave
cars.
it, dude? If somebody's quick,
Hmm.
if somebody's quick in, if let's say somebody's quick in like the 911, right?
Hmm.
That if they're not as quick, if they're not quicker in the Lambo, they're not going to jump.
No, I agree they won't, but the average person will. So like the average person like us, that's like at the house and we play it. We're not actually like we're fast, but we're not like getting paid like those big cardboard checks.
Yeah.
We're not getting paid those. Then
Mhm.
yeah, a lot we'll switch because
Can
we're
you
just curious.
deposit those? Can you deposit?
I
Can you?
always wonder that, like
All right.
if
Anyway,
I
go
walked in
ahead.
the Bank of
Yeah. This big ass check, right?
America. No, man, but I think what we do because we get tired of like driving the same thing over and over and over, and like for them it's kind of like it's strategic. They're not going to get in a Lexus when everybody in the field is fast. For instance, there was a scenario that was brought up by Cryptic TMG.
Okay.
He said, yeah, of course you're going to have those people that are just fast over one lap's pace. Like, so you say you have a field full of what was it, like a field full of BMWs in Spa, and
Hmm.
it was like 2 years ago or something like that.
Yeah.
But there was one Audi, and yeah, he qualified P1 because he was fast over one lap's
Ye-
pace. But over race length, he got eaten
No, he
up.
got eight. He got eaten up.
He got ate up,
Yeah, he
and
got ate up.
he everybody was passing him over race length.
Yeah.
So I kind of lost where I was going, but if you connect the dots,
No,
you'll know
you're
exactly
talking
what
about
I'm
like
talking
the
about.
you're talking about the team, or you talking about the team aspect of it, right? It's like it's one thing to be able to rip off a fast lap, but it's another thing, to kind of like perform over the course of a race, right? So,
Yeah, that is true. I don't know what I was connecting it to though. That's where I'm lost.
oh, okay. Well, I mean, I would just no, I would just say this, man, because really to go back, and this is kind of an idea I wanted to throw this your way. Maybe on one of our live engineering sessions we do, like the next one or something like that, let's just kind of depart from what we typically do, and let's jump into Lexus.
Yeah, let's jump into Lex
Yeah,
and let's
let's
try
like
the
kind
Aston
of
Martin
let's like see what's up with it, right? Like
and
cars like that.
drive the Nissan GT. No,
Oh
please.
shit, I dare you. I'm not gonna drive it. You drive it.
I bet it sounds good too. That's so crazy. Everybody forgets that car is on that
That's what I
game.
mean. That car's in the game, dude. Like, why isn't Godzilla kicking everybody's ass?
It used to be Godzilla. Now it's
Well, that's
just
what I
an
mean.
iguana.
It's a gecko. Would you say an iguana?
It's one of them.
It's a it's a I can't come up with one. I said gecko. That's all I got.
All right, Boosie, we need to know what Bruce Lee quote you're saying. He says, "I only drive the Audi. I don't ever switch cars, and that's because of the Bruce Lee quote." What is he talking?
Let me see.
Oh,
Is it
oh,
the you got to
here it
be like
is.
water? You got to be like water or something?
No, here it is. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced
Yeah,
one
one
kick
kick
10,000
10,000
times.
times. That's it.
Woo!
Yeah.
Bars.
Yep. Bars. Bars. I'm down for that. Yep.
Nah, I can dig that, man. I can dig
That's
that. I
that's why
think.
that's why Jamal had to grab me by my collar out of the Porsche. She was like, get the hell out of here, man. You can't drive that shit. And I
Yeah.
kept trying to drive it, because I was really trying to like get those that one kick 10,000 times in, man.
I think, like, for me, for instance, like, for so long in iRacing, I was driving the Audi, and that's all I would drive. And
Yeah.
then when I got to ACC, all I was driving was the Audi. And if you know this, like, when I switched to the Honda, it was a very short time since I switched to the Honda. I
Yeah.
think I'm one of those guys that sometimes I switch teams. You know what I
Well,
mean?
you gotta. Well, I'm saying you gotta switch around. You gotta do it.
I'm a switch team guy type of guy. I'm a LeBron. I'm taking my talents
Taking my
to
talents to
I'm
South
taking
Beach.
my talents. I'm taking my talents to
I'm
Alpine.
taking my talents to South
I'm
Beach.
taking my talents to Alpine, and then I'm going to Ferrari. I'm that type of guy.
Shaq did something similar, dude, when he was in Orlando back in the day, like in the '90s and stuff.
Oh,
And
when
then
he
they
went
were
to
like,
Los Angeles,
yeah, well, he was like, well, I'm gonna go wear a Sunny,
it's sunny in Orlando.
but I ain't gonna stay. I'm not gonna stay in Orlando. This is my
That's
Shaq impression.
what they used to. They always
You
used to
got
do
to
the same.
guess where I might be talking about. It's sunny there.
Yeah, I got a big hoop earring. He always used to wear those hoop earrings, those gold hoop earrings.
Like, you're too big to be wearing that stuff, man.
You used to wear gold. You used to wear a hoop earring too in the
Never.
'90s.
I've never had my ears pierced ever, bro. I like, like the, okay. The most jewelry I've ever worn
Yeah,
is like either a watch
yeah,
or like a one of those lava stone bracelets. I lost my
okay.
last one. I got to get another one.
Yeah,
But I had like a black lava stone bracelet. Like I'll wear one of those and a watch, dude. And I don't even
yeah,
wear a watch because I have a phone.
yeah.
But I have a really cool Swiss Army watch, and I just need to put a new battery in it. I need to start
Hmm.
rocking it because, chicks dig it. I'm sorry. Anyway, yeah.
Yo, I got a funny story in regards to the
Oh
'90s,
wait,
right?
you mean this watch right here? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Right. Hey, but I got a funny story in regards to, like, the '90s.
What's up?
So we all know, like, the '80s and the '90s was the pinnacle of, like, gang banging and stuff, right? So check this
What's
out,
up, fool?
right? Check this out, right? So I was trying to get waves. So I was probably like 5.
Dang, you said waves?
Yeah, I was trying to get waves, right? I was like 5. And my cousin used to tell me, he's like, you want waves? You got to put wave grease on, and then you got to tie the bandana
Yeah, yeah.
around your
You put the
head.
Murrays. You got to put the
Yeah,
Murrays or the Dax. It was
right,
either Murrays or Dax, and you got to put the wave cap on.
right.
Yeah.
But then I was wearing a red bandana when I go to sleep. My dad would come in at night when he'd get off work. He would take it off my head, and then he had the nerve to be like, "I don't allow no gang banging in this house." Man, I'm going to sleep and I'm trying to get
Yeah, I'm
waves, and
trying to
you
get
out
my
here.
waves on, man. I'm trying to get my ocean motion on, man. We talking about gang banging.
And I didn't know if he was serious or not.
Man, I'm trying
But
to make people seasick out here.
a part of a part of me believes he was serious because of the situation and how stuff was going on at
I
that
mean,
time.
yeah, yeah, because you just never know, man. Be like, man, what the hell? You know
Man,
what I mean?
I wasn't nowhere close to being
Did
in
you
any
did you
type of
have
gang activity and where we was.
wait
Where
a
we
minute. Oh,
was.
okay, dude. Now
We was
I think we
nowhere
just
close.
yeah, I was gonna
There
say
was
now I think
there
we
was
might have
no
just been going
nah,
overboard.
bro. That was a
Yeah.
straight suburbs when the suburbs were the suburbs.
Well, okay,
So
what you think I'm trying to start the gang? Right?
right. Nah,
Like,
I ain't know nothing
wait,
about
there
that.
is
I was
no
just
gang
trying
to
to get
join out here. You think I'm gonna be the head honcho?
nah, man. I was just trying to have waves and be
Did you
faded
have
up.
your that boar's hair brush? Where you just
Man, I can't,
you
bro.
know
I
that
can't
brush where the
remember.
fools be sitting there doing that all day? They be like, they just be that right there. Yep, yep. You know
They,
the brush
they,
they used to do that?
they
Them
be
fools
like,
just be like,
what was it? Joe Torre and Poetic Justice is
yeah,
constantly
yeah, Joe
brushing his
Torre,
hair,
yeah, he
or
was
Guy
like,
Torre. It's one
yeah,
of the
got
Torres.
no, it was Joe. That was Joe Torre.
Joe Torre.
Yeah, yeah, he just be doing that, right? Like I had look, I had homies like that in high school, dude. They literally, it'd be like, bro, like you just brushed it like 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, but
It
I
didn't
brushed it
move.
two
There's no
minutes ago.
wind.
No. I brushed it 2 minutes ago. That's what you're not realizing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, look, dude, like it was only 2 minutes ago that I
It
brushed
was
it,
two
dude. Like,
minutes
hold
ago,
up, dude.
right?
Like, shoot, that was 2 minutes, man. Jeez.
Bro, I've been trying to find this one picture. I had a box. I had a straight box, and then I had a Jordan, like a Jordan jersey from like it was when he went to the Olympics in
Yeah,
Barcelona. I
yeah.
had one of them Jordan jerseys. Like, man, I missed. Man, the clothing back then was crazy.
Oh man, dude, you gotta hold on to that stuff because like, I'm gonna tell you right now, any of that type of like
Yeah,
especially like Jordan Olympic, like any stuff like that, dude. That's like that's going for money.
got you, got you.
Oh wait, we got some comments. Let's see.
What we got? Um, we got Chris White. What's up, man? What's the deal?
Senor Blanco, what's going
Welcome
on, bro?
to Sunday Car Talk on Monday.
Partner tardiness.
Right? All right. It says, "Hey, my bad for not responding to the track challenges we had 2 weeks ago. Was able to do practice. I was able to practice more on the sim due to the finals happening for me. I was only able to do a 143. Hey, man, that was a good time, man. I hope you did good on your finals, though, for real.
Wait. What was the time that?
So the time was So here's was the order. It was FR, our German, compadre.
Yes.
He had like a 141.8 or 142 flat. No, it was like a 142 flat. Then we
Okay.
had Bootsy with, I want to say it was like a 142.2,
Yeah.
and then I got a 142.8.5.
Oh, okay. And then Christopher White at 143. Oh, okay. So he did not go faster than you.
Oh yeah, I guess not. But hey, it was all fun and games. We all did our thing.
Hey, Chris.
It only took me 2 laps to get that though.
Dude, we're ripping you, bro. We're ripping you, dog. I'm sorry. We're ripping you.
It only took me 2 laps to do that. So
And you know, and look. I'm just here talking shit, dude. I hadn't even ran anything, but I do have an alibi, dude. I got a scooter business to run, man. So I try to get it in when I can, but I was not able to get on there.
you got a time. You probably put down the time. You just don't want to tell us.
No, I didn't put
You-
no, seriously, dude. Because look, I didn't even know what car I was driving. I was like, oh, I'm a Ferrari guy all of a sudden.
right.
And
I
I
know
still don't
it.
even know if that's what it's going to be because now you tell me everybody's running Ferraris. Now I'm
But
like,
here's the
oh,
thing.
well, shit, I don't want to run this car now.
The funny thing about that is we decided to do that at the craziest time. That's when everything switched over. So it's like my driving style from 1.8 completely changed going into 1.9.
Wait, he said he'll see himself out now. Come on, bro. No, dude, dude, come on, man. We're just
Oh man. Hey, but that was crazy though, bro. You gonna come on here and you gonna say it only took you 5 laps to beat a
dude. No, I mean
video.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, come on,
That
dude.
was funny
We're
though.
all trying to be good sports here, bro.
No,
You don't have to go.
that was funny though. Cause I was like, damn, bro, I made that video like a year ago. And that was my first time doing it. I was like, yo, that's crazy. Either way go. It was fun. Complex got a 139 on that
Oh, that's
Ferrari.
right.
I bet that's why he don't want to tell us because he's real fast.
Oh, dude,
He's
no, man.
real fast.
I don't want to say nothing. So wait. Okay, wait. Let's do this. What's the next track you're gonna do this at?
I don't know, man. Somebody pull something out.
Um,
I mean, if we did like a real technical track, that would
bro,
really show some
Mount
stuff.
Panorama.
Oh, why did you say that?
Cuz, dude,
Why did you say that track?
cuz.
Mount
Let's do
Panorama.
Mount Panorama.
All right, Mount
Yeah,
Panorama it
Mount Panorama.
is.
Let's do it.
All right, Mount
I promise.
Panorama.
I'll yeah, so you let him choose.
You let him choose.
Because look, I'll tell you like this, dude. Because I'll be the type of dude that be like, all right, let's do Kailami in the rain at dusk.
Yeah, but we're
You know,
trying
it's
to
like
get the
it's like it's like
fastest
playing
lap.
horse. It's like playing horse, right?
Oh, technically we are playing horse now.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it's like
Now,
playing horse, dude.
now we gotta label it. Now we gotta label it. It's called
Are we gonna go back and call it race again?
it's called it's called racehorse.
Because remember, we had our old series, man, rate my race. You know, we were trying to like we had to kind of chill on that, man. We had to call it something else.
It was a rate my drive now.
Yeah, it was rate my drive. Yeah, we changed it.
Yeah. We'll call this
Racehorse. Oh,
racehorse.
did you watch the Kentucky Derby? By the way,
I did not.
I caught some of that this weekend. I did. I did
Hey,
a little bit of it.
little fun fact about the Kentucky Derby though. Did you know that the first 8 winners of the Kentucky Derby were African American?
Get out of here!
Swear to God. Because at that
Never
particular
knew that.
time, well, because at that particular time coming out of slavery, we were the only ones that were really dealing with horses in that magnitude. As far as like really taking care of them like that. So we knew our horses. So with that being
Dang,
said,
man,
we won the first 8.
just dropped a bomb on me, bro. Like, damn, I gotta look that up now.
Yeah,
Thank
but I
you.
just learned it. I just learned it like last week. So.
I just learned it right now.
But no, I didn't watch it, man. Who won? Who made the most money?
Mage.
Yo, think about this, bro. We're talking about the Kentucky Derby.
Yeah.
Did you
It's
think that we be did you think we'd be going into that different side of
well,
racing?
it's
But
racing.
anyways.
It's racing and its horsepower, right? It's like racing and its horsepower. So, yeah, why not? But no,
Right?
I think Mage won. But look,
Mm.
dude, you know what, dude? You know what they said, bro? 7 horses died.
All
Now,
right, so
dude,
now we just get all sad and
this is
stuff.
about to go down a completely different digression. But
Damn.
just bear with me for just a second. So
Let me take this banner off.
no, so check this out. You know what they said? Check this out. They said that these and dude, and this is bullshit. But anyway, they said that the horses died because a rabbit got stuck in a bale of hay, and wait, hold on. It died in the bale of hay, and then so as a result of this, there was all kind of bacteria and stuff because there was like a dead rabbit in this bale of hay that these
Yeah.
horses ate. Then the horses ate it. Now they were able to haul ass right for the race, and then they died afterwards because of the. Never mind. Go ahead. Never mind. Never mind. Because you know this is a thing, dude, with horse racing, dude. Horses just kind of end up dead after races.
Yeah, I
It's
think it's sad. I think it's
oh
very
man, it's
sad.
it's kind of it's kind of
Uh,
not cool, man. And 7 of them just died right after the race, you know, and it was because of some bad
mm.
hay. That's what they say.
This portion of the show is sponsored by Elmer's Glue.
Elmer's glue. You got to glue us all together.
Hey, that was funny, man. Everybody's gonna laugh when they
What?
watch the replay.
I mean,
Because you know glue. You know glue. That's how they make glue. Dead horses.
wait,
This
what?
sounds.
Wait, no, wait, what?
That's how you make glue.
From dead horses?
Like old glue used to be made out of like horse meat and stuff.
I did not know that either.
Yeah, that's Come
Wow.
on, man.
No, I
Elmer's
didn't know,
glue.
dude. This is
It,
just
it went
I
over
look, dude.
everybody's head.
I get it, man. Sometimes it seems like I know everything, but I don't be knowing that. I don't be knowing stuff, dude.
Yep, they do. At least that's what I heard.
So wait,
From
Zone saying you should choose. I would have chose Suzuka or Zandvoort. Why?
because those are real technical. But if you want to think about it, like Panorama is like extremely technical.
Well, that's why I was like, you said technical. Like, why don't we go extreme with it?
I mean, hey, I'm not ducking it. If y'all want to do
I'm
that
just,
one, that's cool.
dude.
I wouldn't have chose it. I
I'm
wouldn't
not
have chose.
ducking it. I like Mount Panorama,
I wouldn't have chose it, but I
but
purposely
you know what?
skipped
Listen, I can't
Panorama.
be like the guy to determine that.
Wait,
So
hold up, quick. Are you gonna run this time though? That's the
no,
question.
I'm saying, dude, like yeah, this time I'm gonna do it.
All right, bet.
Right. So I'm saying, like, why don't we just okay, well, I don't want to just say, hey, let's do Mount Panorama, and then all of a sudden, right? Okay, why don't we can we do a poll or
Let's do a poll, guys.
let's do a
All right.
poll?
So what are our
There you go.
choices? We're gonna
Yeah, we
do
just yeah, so
Panorama,
yeah.
Panorama, Suzuka, Zandvoort. Um, we're not gonna do Spa because that's too. We're not gonna do that one.
No, no, spa, no.
Um, Laguna Sega. Those four.
Wow, okay. Okay.
All right. So we got Zandvoort, Suzuka,
Mount
um,
Panorama
Mount Panorama,
and Laguna Seca.
and Laguna Seca.
Yes.
Let's see which one you guys choose, and we'll do that one. I wish Fuji was on the I wish Fuji was on ACC.
No, because they don't. The SRO doesn't run. They don't run races there.
This sucks. If they
I
did,
think
that'd
it's
be fun.
only the Japanese organizations that run there. And at some of the other
Hmm.
uh, circuits there.
Yeah,
I think SR only has Suzuka.
yeah. All right, we got Chris. He says Panorama. If you get the downhill section just right, you're basically in the clear. Um, Zone says Laguna Seca.
Okay.
Okay, what do you say? Oh,
Um,
you already said
I
yours,
mean,
right?
I've run both. I've run both. Like I've run Laguna in real life, and then
Oh, humble brag.
just a little bit. No, in a cart, man. In a cart. In a cart.
Oh
Um,
man,
yeah, it's in a cart.
how do you
Um,
go over that corkscrew in a cart? That'd be
hmm?
crazy. That corkscrew. It seems like
I
the
mean,
cart are like.
it's not nearly as much weight. You're not going as fast. It's like it's the same thing. Like, dude, pull up some of the videos on YouTube. NorCal Carters. They run so NorCal Carters runs all full size tracks.
Yeah.
So they run Thunderhill, Laguna Seca, um, Button Willow, and Willow Springs. I think those are the four tracks they run.
Hmm.
Okay, and they run them all on full size tracks. So they run 206 on them.
Yo, what up, Mo? What's the deal? Thanks for
Yo,
joining us, man.
yeah, they'll run 206s on that stuff, right? So they run everything from 206 all the way 206, or now it's 212s, right? Because now you got the Tillotsons and the Predators. All of those motors are now running the four-stroke classes in karting. All the clubs now, they've opened it up
Hmm.
to the Tillotsons and the Predators, right? Because like
Hmm.
ROV is selling, the ancillary kit. When you get a 206, and if you like get like the pipe.
Hey, bro. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you off though,
No,
but we still got to decide a track.
oh, I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. Whichever one.
Continue your story. Let me think.
Whatever you guys. I don't care. Because I don't want to do
Mm.
that and then say Mount Panorama. That's why I'm like, okay, I don't care. Which whatever people want to choose.
Hey, my vote is Laguna.
Okay. How many
I'm gonna
votes do we
say
have for
Maz. I'm gonna
Laguna?
say. Oh,
Now
we got.
Bootsy said
He says
Panorama.
Panorama.
Uh-oh.
All right, well, hold on. Okay, so Chris said Panorama. Boosie said Panorama.
Wait, I thought
I
Chris
said
said Laguna.
Laguna.
Oh,
Yeah.
and then Zone said Laguna too.
So that's
Okay.
2-2. Now you break the tie because you didn't make a choice. Which one do you
Wait, is
choose?
there somebody else?
Well, we got Mo.
Yeah, let him do it.
I didn't know if I don't know if Mo's ever ran. Well, hey
Well,
Mo,
pick a track, dude.
if you know, go ahead and pick the track. What you think? What do you
Yeah,
think?
Panorama or Laguna. Zone is
Panorama or
saying
Laguna?
Panorama, then Laguna.
So like it's like this week and then next week it'd be Laguna.
That's what he's talking about. But I'm kind of like, well, since like I said, I suggested Panorama, so I don't want to then say Panorama. I'm like, actually, no. Let the people decide. Okay, Mo said Laguna second, so that means you got what, three for Panorama.
All right, so that's how it's gonna be then. It's Panorama this week, then it's Laguna.
There it is. Unless somebody else comes in and says Laguna Seca, then it'll be 3 for 3.
Yeah.
We'll give it like 2 minutes.
Why won't they put Red Bull Ring on there on ACC?
Are they running there?
Does
Are
the
they like?
SRO run there?
I don't think so.
I thought they did.
A
They
Red Bull
should.
ring?
They should. Shoot.
You would think they would.
They need to.
All right, I think it's gonna be Panorama,
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be Panorama.
and then Laguna afterwards.
Yeah, that's cool. We'll rock that. We will definitely rock that. All right, man. Wish we could. What do you say? I wish
Okay,
we could have Red Bull Ring. Yeah, for real.
Zone said Panorama, Laguna, Suzuka, Zanfort, Valencia. So what? That's the next 5 challenges right there.
Yeah, I think so. That Suzuka's I love Suzuka, man, but it's a tough track for me. Hot lapping wise,
Mhm.
racing wise, I love it, but hot
You
lapping
guys are going to
wise,
probably kick my ass on Suzuka and Zanfort. I swear to God, bro, I probably turned like 11 laps at Suzuka, like literally, like 11 maybe,
do you
maybe
like the track?
not really.
Not really.
Yeah, Zandvoort reminds me of a kart track.
It's like a boomerang. It like shoots you
Yeah,
around.
yeah. Zandvoort reminds me of a kart track. It's like short, twisty, kind of fast. But yeah, that's why it reminds me of a kart track. That's why I don't
It
really
feels
ever.
faster than what it is.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like a
Yeah.
kart track, and it's like
Hmm.
I don't really drive it that much. Valencia, that they just loaded that one up, and we did the 1.9 update on that track, and I like it. Valencia's dope.
All right, Boosie he asked a good question. Do you guys know how to rent ACC servers? You can make a server, adjust the setting to collect each driver's time that goes into the server. Wow, I need to
Uh,
do some research.
I'm actually Zone probably knows. I'm stupid when it comes to that.
We're not stupid. We're not going to call ourselves
Well,
stupid.
I just call myself stupid, dude. Once again, I'm not as arrogant as you guys think. Uh, Trust me, I'm quick to call myself an idiot. Uh, but no, I don't know this. Do you guys know how to rent ACC servers? Who? Okay, I guess the question would be who rents them.
Rent a center.
Rent a center.
I've never rented anything from Rent a Center. But anyways,
That would be the you know what? Like if you could if you could get the business model right, dude, I would buy out Rent a Center and then make it a place where you could literally rent anything because it's called Rent a Center.
come on.
You're the one who just gave me the idea, dude.
You can't rent anything in here.
You can literally rent anything. Just Rent a Center. All right, dude, go ahead.
Oh my god.
Whoa,
It's,
whoa, wait. All right, let's settle this. Is Alonzo dating Swift or not? I don't know, bruh. You know,
I keep seeing those memes. I'm like,
she
what's
said
going on?
dude. Well, you know what, dude? Low key or high key, I think Fernando Alonso is too short for her. Sorry.
He's gonna pop up in your dreams. He's gonna punch you in your
Yeah,
nose for saying that.
yeah. He's gonna, you got you have a problem? You have a problem in my dreams, bro? Like, bro, this is a joke.
Right.
Nah,
Relax,
but
man.
yeah, she mentioned something about liking another dude or something, and she's
Okay.
supposed to be dating him or something. I don't know, dude. It's like,
Oh,
dang, man, homie just finished what he finished was a third.
that's not enough for her.
Yeah, he finished third at the Grand Prix, Miami Grand Prix, and it's like, so you're not tall enough. Ouch.
I bet you can't grow.
I bet you can't grow. She'll troll him like he'll wake up one day and there's like Miracle Grow sitting next to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like,
All
yeah,
right.
too bad that won't work for you. No.
Right.
Okay, enough of the jokes.
Hey, what I'm gonna figure out that website. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna get that. Just send me some information in Discord if I can set it up, and then I'll try to set it up maybe for this week. If not,
Yeah.
and then we can just do it that way and be easier.
Okay.
Do
Yeah.
like a
Well,
leaderboard.
okay, so wait. All right, so
That's a good
so we've
idea.
we've gone ahead and we've agreed that it's going to be Mount Panorama. So that's for this week,
Unfortunately, yes,
unfortunately. Unfortunately.
it's
Okay.
gonna be some. Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you right now. When it comes to Panorama, I don't see the times being that close.
You don't see the times being that close?
I'm not doubting myself, but I'm just saying.
Well, I mean, all I'm gonna say is I feel pretty confident. I mean, just me personally,
Whew,
I feel pretty confident.
whew. Okay, we'll see.
Uh,
All right, so Panorama.
so when do we have to? So what's the when do we have to like have stuff
Let's do
uploaded or
Sunday
whatever?
this time. Let's just do Sunday this time. But I mean, let's just do it by Sunday this time.
Zone said nope. You're wrong. Okay, so by Sunday, have the laps uploaded.
Yeah.
All right,
Anyways,
game
guys,
on.
there's been another installment of Sunday Car Talk on Monday because
Yep.
we lack discipline. Outside of
I feel pretty confident. I did too, but then life took a toll on me, man. Trust me, Christopher. You and me both, man. But no, I did the last time I ran. Remember because I did a race. I did like a 15-minute race.
that was Paul
Uh,
Ricard, right?
no, at Mount Panorama. And I was in the Porsche,
Oh,
and
okay, that's nice.
dude. I'm telling you, man. It's just sometimes there's just tracks. I like tracks with elevation changes, dude. It's just I don't know something about it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I do. I feel pretty confident, man. Now you know what? That could all change on Sunday.
Have you driven that track on 1.9 yet?
No, and I haven't driven it in the Ferrari either.
Well, I don't feel like you have a problem. See, I'm driving. I think I'm gonna go ahead and drive it in the Porsche. So,
You're gonna drive it in the Porsche, really? Okay.
yeah, that's my car.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. I might. I don't know, man.
Wait,
Oh,
you say
Boosie says
you got a leak race for wait OOR? Who is that?
he sent that in the
No, that's
Discord.
that's Octane. Octane Online Racing.
Yeah, he sent that in the Discord. See, I wish I could join, bro. That it's a rookie race tomorrow, right? And I can't because I gotta work, unfortunately.
Well, Bootsy,
Um,
are they going to show that on YouTube? Do you know if they're going to actually broadcast that race? You said Christopher White said, "Wait, do we not have
no, we
that?
don't. We don't have one. You choose
Run,
what we run. What you bring.
run what you brung." Okay.
Yeah, we should just choose the Lexus, Chris. Choose the Lexus.
That's terrible advice. Oh no.
No, choose the Nissan.
Choose Godzilla, man. 'Cause- Okay, wait. He said, I think it's gonna be on Twitch, but I'll link it if they do. Yeah,
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what,
yeah,
man? Yeah, if that's gonna run, because we could do like a post or something, dude. We
yeah,
could
for
post
sure.
it like on the community tab and be like, yo, Check out OOR. Boots is gonna be running, right?
Hmm.
Get
Yeah,
eyes
for
on
real.
that race.
Hmm. No, definitely we'll do that.
Okay.
Wait, man, wait. It's 12 o'clock here
Let's
where
do
I'm
it.
at.
All right, man.
I appreciate you guys joining us. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can hit the ticker, the banner that's scrolling at the bottom. We appreciate anything. This channel is trying to grow, and it is growing, and it's not growing without guys like you. So I appreciate y'all for real. Outside of that, man, I appreciate y'all.
Peace.